In my last video, I learned that Nigerians in the USA were being shortchanged by the IMTOs. They've been doing this for the past 4-5 years, and I was not informed. Why? So you people also live the suffering and smiling lifestyle over there in the USA? Hello everyone, welcome to Flow Finance, a channel where we talk about money matters that concern us as Nigerians. If you're new here, my name is Flo. Welcome to the channel. If you haven't subscribed, if that subscribe button looks red to you, it means that you have not subscribed on this channel. You need to subscribe here too. We need to get to 20,000 subscribers this month. Yes, welcome back. I was supposed to drop this video immediately after the last one, but something is going on in my family, which I talked about on my other channel. Because of that, I didn't drop this one hot. When I dropped that video, I thought I was explicit enough in that video, because that video was it 30 minutes long? I thought I said everything that needed to be said in that video. Yet, those in America, okay, first of all, a majority of people understood where I was coming from, and they went with me on the flow because they were having the same experiences. Like, I read a lot of comments and I'll be like, what the hell? Why do these people make us suffer? Okay, you say that we are helping you. Why do we have to go through this to send money home? Why? But those in the US, it was in that video that I learned that you guys in the US were getting the official rate when you send money through these apps. But over here in Europe, I kid you not, we were getting, I thought I was clear in that video when I said that we were not complaining. That's what I meant. I said we were not complaining. That's in other words, that's what I meant. Over here in Europe, we were matching abokifx.com rates. In fact, if you went to if you're using the apps, they will give you something close to the aboki rates and charge you transfer fees. Some people will not charge you transfer fees, but the ones that do not charge you transfer fees, their exchange rate will be a little bit less. You get less naira for your money, but they will not charge you. So it's give and take, okay? But if you took the time to even go to the people that do it on the street, you even get better rates, but who has time for that? So I was surprised when I started reading in fact, there was the first person I responded to. I was like, you don't know what you're talking about. Until I started seeing more comments. I was like, so this is true. And people were talking about Western Union, this MoneyGram. Who still uses Western Union to make transfer? Who still uses Western Union? We've all known that Western Union is like this. They bring knife when they're charging you and when they're giving you exchange rate. So I don't understand. Please, those in the USA, why have you not for one day told me about this in the comments so that we will take it up and fight for you guys to get what we are getting here? In fact, there was even someone that told me in the comments that he would send money. If I find these comments, I'll put it here, or you go in and read it. I know there are a lot of comments on that video, but I will not deceive you. I will not lie to you. I don't have anything to gain by lying, but there's someone that told me that before this new policy, he had to send money to his sister that is in Germany, if I remember very well. And then his sister will now send money to Nigeria. That will prove to you that we are getting good rates here. For someone to send money, to send dollars all the way from the US to his sister in Europe, to send to Nigeria for him, that will show you that I'm telling you the truth about the exchange rate we are getting. In fact, there was one day we sent money from here, and the exchange rate for that day, but that was a one-off event. The exchange rate beat the what we saw on abokifx.com hands down. Like, we were like, is this for real? Is this for real? So don't come and tell me that you guys in the US, if you were getting good exchange rate, you will come and tell me that this policy is good. No, just say the truth. So now that you understand, for those that didn't get it from the comments, because if you read the comments, you see a lot of people talking about it, talking about the good exchange rate we are getting over here. So now that you know that we were getting good exchange rates here, what do you have to say about the new policy? So if you guys were getting 470 or 480, whatever it is in the black market now, would you still support this? If you were getting it from the IMTOs and you send it and it goes direct into your Naira account, will you support this this new policy? Of course, I didn't know. Usually the videos I make are from either the comments I get on my videos or emails I get. Nobody in the US has ever told me that you guys were being shortchanged up to 100 Naira shortchange per dollar, like they were giving you 300 and you kept quiet. It's like you guys make money easily in that USO. Because if you suffer to make money, I'm pretty sure that when you hear that someone else, people in a different region are getting, because I believe what happens is, because you guys use Western Union and MoneyGram, these ones that cut your throat when that give you exchange rate, all the other new ones, when they start, they just look at what Western Union is giving you and add a little bit to it. Maybe that's what's happening. But when they come over, the same companies come over to this Europe, they sit up, they adjust because they know what's going on over here. So I don't understand it. Does it mean that there is no place that you will go and send money in the US? Please, can somebody tell me this? Because it's still hard for me to believe that a whole US, there's no place you can go to send. Forget about the online convenient apps. Is there no place you can go to? Because if they're shortchanging you guys by as much as 100 Naira per dollar, I will drive in the cold in 10 inches of snow to go and send money in a place that will give me better exchange rate, because I do not understand it. I do not understand it. This is what we should have pushed for, and probably that is the arbitrary that they are talking about. I looked it up actually, but it did not make sense still. It's just like MFL is saying that it's faster and easier, and I was telling him that it's not faster. So even that arbitrary that he was talking about doesn't make sense to someone. Imagine it if you were getting good exchange rate. That arbitrary that he was talking about would not make sense to you. It didn't make sense to me because we were getting good rates here. I mean, as far as those on this side of the pond are concerned, I believe that a lot of people are with me on this. Yeah, even from the comments, there are a lot of people are with me. But we need to address this other part, because it doesn't pay to keep quiet when you're suffering. I understand that in Nigeria, we do suffering and smiling. But in this case, you shouldn't. You suffer to get your money. You should complain, and we will bring it up here and we make a video about it, make that video go viral, and all these companies will change. And by now, we wouldn't be talking about what we are talking about. For those saying that it will strengthen the dollar, how? Please. Look, let me tell you. You see that, for instance, those in the US, you see that exchange rate you're running away from? That's the strong Naira. Like that 370 exchange rate you are running away from. You're rejoicing with the new policy because it gives you more money for your Naira. It means that the Naira is weaker. When you're changing with Aboki, is Aboki give that exchange rate that Aboki is giving you? Is it a weaker Naira or a stronger Naira? If you want the Naira to be strong. You guys, like reading some comments, I know that some people that claim that they understand this thing. You're the ones that do not understand the game that they're playing here. This thing they're doing will not make the Naira stronger. It's making the Naira weaker. In fact, let me tell you a secret. Nigeria will not benefit. There was even one person, I'll put the comment here if I see it. There's one person that was telling me that the aim is to make the Naira 1 Naira to $1. Okay, I tell you, Nigeria right now, where Nigeria is economically right now, Nigeria will not benefit from a stronger Naira, which may even be the reason why they stopped this thing. Because when I found out that these IMTOs were sending money to Nigeria with exchange rate that makes the Naira stronger, it's not to Nigeria's benefit. Let me explain. The oil prices fell. Nigeria, 70 to 80% of our income, because you run a country like a company. So you make money, you use that money to finance what you want to do in the company. So Nigeria right now, that is why we've been shouting, invest in other things. All the natural, they abandoned everything. All the industries, they abandoned all of them and faced oil. But last year, oil prices was already going down from the peak of when Jonathan was in power. But last year did it better. So they did not make enough money from oil last year. And already they have 13 trillion Naira budget to finance. Because when they tell you budget, they have to finance it. And if the source of your income is coming from oil that has fallen into the pits, You need to have a weaker naira to be able to get enough money from the dollars to finance your distance. So that's why they want to do it this way, so that you can be changing, because when you change money with aboki, you're changing it at a weaker rate of the naira than those people that were changing you. Yes, I know you will lose, but when they do it this way, they will ensure that they keep naira weak. They will not benefit. Okay, let me give you an example. If they made 20 billion naira from oil, and they want to finance this budget of 13 trillion naira, and if $1 is equal to 1 naira, they will only get 20 billion naira from the oil, which cannot finance 13 trillion naira budget. Do you understand the mathematics now? So they need the naira to be weak. In fact, if the naira is 1,000 naira to $1, it will be more beneficial to them, so that any small dollar that they get, it will convert to more naira for them to be able to continue to finance their expensive government where they pay themselves all the money. No allocation to education, no allocation to agriculture, no allocation to healthcare, but all the big allocation to themselves. That is what they're doing. That is that MEFLS printing of money that he's talking about, if you don't know. So don't come and tell me that they want to strengthen the naira. Of course, not everybody say this, but I'm just trying to address some misconceptions about finance. You don't need to be a financial guru to understand this thing. If your income is less than your expenditure, if the dollar you're expecting from abroad, from oil money, if the dollar you're expecting from there does not convert to enough naira to finance your budget, it's like when a company goes under, you file for bankruptcy. That is what will happen. So they need the naira to be weak, so that they can get more naira from the dollar, the small dollar, because the dollar they are earning from oil has diminished. So they need it to convert to more naira. And the only way it can convert to more naira is with weaker naira. So if the naira becomes 1,000 naira to $1, it will be beneficial to them. That's the only way they can finance their budget. All this, that the IMTOs are not sending dollars to Nigeria, it's not true. It's not true, because let me tell you what happens with international wire transfer. Whether you receive it in naira in your account or you receive it in dollars in your account, at the end of the day, they have how they do clearing. They do their clearing when they do these exchanges and currency and money, international money wire transfer. They don't need to physically carry the money to Nigeria, but eventually they carry. When you're at the airport, you see them sometimes carrying that money. They eventually carry if necessary. But sometimes they do bank clearing and settling behind the scenes, such that, for instance, those moving money out of Nigeria and those moving in, it will kind of balance depending on the correspondence banks and all that. I'm not going to go into all that now, but eventually sometimes they need to physically move dollar. You're trying to tell me that when you were transferring naira straight into your account, are you trying to tell me that when you pay them dollars in the US, that those people, their offices in Nigeria, will print naira to pay you? The naira that we were receiving in our accounts do not fall from the sky. They eventually they will shift the dollars there. So that the fact that they are not bringing dollar, that you don't have enough dollar in Nigeria. Then other people are saying, yeah, those that are saying that it's because we don't have enough dollar in Nigeria. What of when people want to, somebody was actually accusing me that I'm not thinking of people that are importers. People that are importers, a weaker naira will not benefit them. What will benefit them? You see that exchange rate that the Americans were running from. You see that exchange rate, 300 and something. That's the one that will benefit importers. Not this one that you're changing on the streets of Nigeria that is higher. So they will buy less dollars with more naira. So it doesn't benefit them. The one who will benefit them is a stronger naira. But the stronger naira does not benefit Nigerian government. So it's a clash of the titans. It's a clash of the titans. Somebody has got to lose. When you get more money, weaker naira, when you get more money for your dollar in naira, the person that is buying something from outside will suffer it. Person will suffer. You make money in Nigeria and buy something from abroad, you will suffer it. Those people will benefit from 1 naira to $1, but Nigerian government will not benefit from that because of what I earlier explained. They will not be able to finance their budget if today dollar becomes 1 naira. The only thing that will revert that is if we start making more money in naira. Like if we have local industries that generate more money for us in naira, such that income from oil becomes like 20% and income generated in naira becomes like 80%, that is when you don't care about the exchange rate, because you can already finance your budget locally, like from the money you make locally. So you don't care what the dollar is doing. Now that they're putting eye in the money that individuals send to Nigeria, that will show you that they're scampering, that they're fidgeting. That's why they're putting eye. Why are they putting eye in the money that you're earning? Why are they? Is it that is because you're so? If Nigerians outside Nigeria lose their jobs, are not able to send money, what will happen? What will happen? We're talking about only 20-something billion dollars that people send. That is what you're coming to eat with us. Telling me that they have good policy. Yeah, they bad cryptocurrency. What do you have to say about that one? I'm still coming to that one. What do you have to say about their ban of cryptocurrency transactions? You will not create jobs for young people. They create jobs for themselves. You go and block it. Can you see the drama that is going on at the National Assembly? How they're making fun of themselves there? Can you see what they're saying? These are people's fathers. I don't know if these men have children. Do their children advise them at all? Because I don't understand how my dad will go to the National Assembly, make fun of himself from what he's saying on national TV, and he comes home and don't say, Daddy, come please. This thing you said, because don't say it again. This is utter rubbish. I don't know, do they not have children that are young? So my people, nobody is begrudging you your new and improved exchange rate, those in the US, because those in Europe, we can't relate. We can't relate without your short change. So what I'm telling you is, get what you want, but say the truth. This thing is not convenient. Did you read the comments? Did you see how many people that said that they sent money a long time ago, but they went to the bank and they were told that the money is not available? Did you read that? And so people were saying, if you know this, if you know this person, why do I need to know extra people before I can send money to Nigeria? Why do I need to send somebody to go and help a senior citizen to go and pick money? The stress of changing the money is so, like, people say, if you know a bureau de change. How many people know bureau de change? I don't like when people don't say the truth because it's benefiting them. I understand. When I heard that you guys were being shortchanged by 100, as much as 100 naira per dollar, that's like, that means if you guys sent $100 to Nigeria, you're already losing 10,000 naira. Yeah, that's what it means. And if you send $1,000, you're losing out 100,000. That's a lot of money. And it still shocks me that you guys kept quiet about this for so long, since 2016. You guys kept quiet. You didn't even say it out. Like, who did you complain to? Hey, nah, wow, this our suffering and smiling. I'm not talking. I'm not. Now, wow, you people make money easily in that your US. Sometimes forget work and come out and have conversations with people. Discuss something. Bring your issue. Ask people. But I'm pretty sure you guys know it, because for someone to tell me that he transfers money all the way to Europe and then another transfer to Nigeria shows me that you guys really know better. You don't care. And now they've solved your problem and created another problem. Yeah, they solved your problem quite all right. I'm happy for you guys, but they created another problem. They're not helping exporters. They're not helping us, that we're getting good exchange rate, that we now have to suffer. A lot of people are now scampering to go and open dumb accounts. Now, everybody is going. My own has become dormant for a long time. It's been a long time I used it, so I had to go and reactivate it. So long as Nigeria is doing parallel exchange rate, you know what parallel exchange rate is? When you type $1 to Naira on Google, that number you get there is not the number you get on the streets of Nigeria. That's what's called parallel exchange rate. We have two exchange rates. No other country has that. No other country, where you are arriving at the airport, people are at the airport asking you, you want to buy, you want to change money, As you're traveling out, you want to change dollar, If you go to our downtown in Lagos, Marina, everybody is milling around asking you, do you want to change money? Where else have you seen that in this world? Which other country have you seen it? That's because they want to keep the dollar, they want to keep the Naira weak. If they want to stop it, because what they're doing in that country is round tripping. They do round tripping. They sell at a different rate to the bureau de change, and bureau de change turn around and sell to you at a different rate. That's round tripping. People are just buying and selling money, making tons of money, because the difference between that official rate and the black market rate is so wide. It's not 1 naira, it's not 2 naira, it's as much as 100 naira for all currencies. Okay, people were talking about no presence of dollars in Nigeria. Do you know that even if I'm sending euros now, it will end up as dollar? So where are they going to get that dollar from? That one, I'll ask again, because you may think it's a lame question, but it's not lame. I don't think it's lame. If you have the answer, explain it to me without insult, because you don't know everything. Explain it below. Where are they going to get the dollar? You know, when I send euros from here, the person in Nigeria receives dollar. So tell me, I understand dollar to dollar, but euro to dollar, pounds to dollar in Nigeria, are they going to print the dollar in Nigeria? Just tell me, because that one is not clear. When I send euros here, it's either you're receiving the local currency or you're receiving the same euro, because they will do the correspondence, and you get the euro in Nigeria later, on a later date. But I cannot understand the one of euro going in as dollar and pounds going in as dollar. All other currencies in the world, ringgit, I always use Malaysia because it's the one that comes to mind there. Canadian dollars goes in as US dollars. Just think about it. This is something to think about. Anyway, as always, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the like button, get these likes going in the thousands. That's what we want. And subscribe if you haven't done so. I'll see you in my next video, when I'll tell you the ways that you can, because you see, every day we're making updated videos. I was watching some of my old videos and I saw where I was proudly saying you transfer the money and it enters chakam into your account in Naira. That has become obsolete now. So in my coming videos, I'll share with you the ways you can send money to Nigeria going forward in this new Jabajantis policy. Bye.